Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Damn it, Gavin Newsom. Do you just have a bottomless well of stupid shit that you dip into every day? So this jackass just signed into law AB 392, Assembly Bill 392. This will limit police shootings. Really, it'll limit them. All you need to do is sign some shit and the cops are like, all right, now we get it. This shit is because of last year, the shooting of Stephon Clark, an unarmed black man. Dun, dun, dun. Because, you know, police shootings of unarmed black men are just rampant. There's a target on our back, right? Man, stop that stupid shit. So if you don't remember the story, this fool was breaking into cars in neighborhoods, smashing out windows and shit. They call the police. He takes off. There's a police helicopter. They're keeping track of him, following him from yard to yard. He gets to this backyard. The cops get there. He breaks the window to get into the house. Turns out to be his grandmama's house. How were the cops supposed to know that? It's dark in the backyard. The cops have their guns drawn. They're giving his full commands. He reached for something and he gets popped. That's how it happened. The mainstream mediocres make you think he just came from Bible study. He was on his way home handing out his lunch to homeless people and the cops just rolled up and blasted him. 9.5 times out of 10, these shootings are justified. Now, we all heard about the one in South Carolina. There was footage. Somebody filmed it. This guy was running away. The cop shoots this black dude in the back and plants a gun on him. What happened to that cop? His ass got convicted of second-degree murder, and he's in prison. There's another one in New York City. The cop shot this black dude. Turns out they were both in a dark hallway coming around the same corner from different angles. The cop got spooked, shot his gun. It hit the ground, ricocheted, and then hit the dude and killed him. Very unfortunate. But police out here shooting black folks for the fuck of it is not true, and it doesn't happen. Stephon Clark, Freddie Gray, Alden Sterling, we can name them. Name one white person killed by the police. I'll wait. Cue the Jeopardy music. Nothing. Crickets. Twice as many white folks are shot by the police than black folks. About $250 a year for black folks, about $500 a year for white people. Why can't we name one white person shot by the police? Teacher, I know. Mr. Green. Yes, student. Maybe because the mainstream mediocres don't give a fuck. Correct. Now, Stephon Clark has a dumb as shit brother named Stevante Clark. Who the fuck names their kid Stevante? This ghetto-ass, loud, obnoxious, stereotypical hood rat was running around, interrupting city council meetings, acting a fucking fool at his own brother's funeral, being the stereotypical Negro. Shucking and jiving, buck dancing, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm going to let you guys in on something who don't know, those of you who don't know. As a regular black person, you are under constant pressure to disprove these stereotypes. Every time you see one of these clown-ass motherfuckers dancing around, acting like a stereotype, you feel the pressure to let people know, hey, we're not all like that. And we're not. That's what niggas do. Niggas act like that. Niggas get outraged when some black person is shot by the police, justifiably. This dude was a fucking criminal breaking into people's cars. He ran from the cops and then made a sudden move when the cops had their guns on him. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? So the language of this bill is pretty stupid. It was about 100 years this law has been in place where it says police can use deadly force when reasonable. Now, the new language says police can use deadly force when it's necessary. I think we're just splitting hairs now. The same damn thing. It's not like the cops are going to go, oh, now when it's necessary? Oh, shit. I've been doing it all wrong. I've been blasting these fools when it's reasonable. Now I got to wait till it's necessary. Oh. No shit, man. Cops don't want to shoot people. When they put on their uniform, they don't become robots void of human emotion. They don't want to kill anybody. What was that dude's name? I'm surprised I can't even remember his name. The dude who got shot in his car by that Asian cop. Did you see how that cop was acting after that happened? He's like, oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit. Fuck, man. Why did he reach for his gun? Fuck. Oh, my God. He's crying. He's distraught because he didn't want to have to shoot this dude. That's how it usually plays out. Cops aren't mindless murderers. And it also says in this new bill, cops should use steps to de-escalate the situation before deadly force. Oh, thanks, Gavin. Because normally what I do, I jump out of my patrol car, I just pull my gun and start shooting people. But I'm supposed to de-escalate. Oh, verbally use my words. Maybe my baton, my pepper spray, and the stun gun first. Then I grab my gun. Oh, fuck. Man, thank God for you, Gavin. I'm just sitting here this whole time thinking you're some slick-haired, slimy piece of shit, empty suit crook of a politician, but it turns out you have everyone's best interest at heart. Shit, man. Thanks for AB 392, Gavin. This really puts things into perspective. You stupid fuck. Why don't you back up these cops? Why don't you show some support for these cops? Are there bad ones? Yeah. What the fuck? Do we need to say that? Are puppies cute? Is cancer bad? Yeah, we know that. But why don't you show a little support to your police force before they pull back because of the lack of support and it puts us in danger? When the cops pull back, the crooks pull forward. Hey, Gav, check. Hey, anybody around? Hey, come here, check this out. Why don't you fix the homeless shit and drug problem? Instead of changing 2 words in some law for some stupid ass reason. You got that lady, her video went viral, thankfully, that salon owner in Sacramento who has to close her business because the homeless people come in there during business hours and she has to clean up their shit, piss, and drug paraphernalia before she can open her fucking doors in the morning to work. Focus on that, Gav, before you try to stick a pacifier in the mouth of these fucking clowns. You try to stick a pacifier in their mouth, I got something I'd like to stick in your mouth. The entire workforce of California has something we'd all like to stick in your fucking mouth. You are bad at your job, you suck, and you should be fired. I bet Gray Dave is over there like, hey, how come you guys don't recall him? All I had were a couple blackouts. He's pushing gentrification. I agree, Gray. I agree. I'd much rather have Gray Davis right now than that piece of shit being our governor. Police should use deadly force when necessary, not reasonable. Oh, shit. Thank you. You fucking scumbag. You have a mountain of things you need to take care of as the governor of California, but you're worried about stupid shit like this. Give us our state back, Gavin. Give it back to us. You jackasses don't know what you're doing. You're fucking idiots. I would give my son a butcher knife and tell him to run around the house before I would give you power over California. You're garbage. All of you politicians in California are garbage. You suck shit. You do nothing for Californians. Now, if you're from another country or you're a fucking thug-ass criminal, man, Step back and let them roll out the red carpet. They're like the girls in Coming to America, throwing roses at your feet before you walk. All the while shitting on those of us who put you in power. Why don't you clean up Sacramento? Start there. Start with the rats running through the parks, and they have to close down parks so the kids don't get bit by rats. What? Yes, Google that shit. All the fucking money we got coming through this state, and it looks like New Delhi. What a fucking waste of time. Police can shoot when necessary, not reasonable. Who the fuck came up with that, you asshole? Man, I got work to do. I got to clean my wife's car today. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.